Hi everyone. Hi everyone. My name is Kimberly. I think most of y'all know. And if you have followed through our Sembang previous series, I think my name and my face, you're quite familiar with it. Probably when you scroll through, you see my face, you're like, oh, it's Kimberly again. So, yes, we are back with another episode of Sembang, episode 3 this round. And this round, we are having a special guests. Not of course, we do have like 4 guests joining us later, but we have one more special guest. So this round, I'm back with a co-host, and let's welcome Rian Yamasaki. So hi Rian, let me welcome her in. Hi Rian.
Hi, hello everyone. So I'm Rian and I'll be co-hosting with Kim this session. Yay!
So that's why I say we have a special guest appear, right? So apart
Yes,
from
special.
the 4 guests that we have, yep. So of course the other 4 guests is also we will introduce them shortly. And yeah, it's so good to have you here, Rian. At least I won't be
Me
so
too.
lonely this round. And thank you so much for making this special appearance today. So Rian, could you please briefly introduce yourself to our audience?
Yes, of course. So I am an intern in Penang Green Council for almost about a year now, and I am an environmental science student studying in UK. So yeah, nice to meet you all.
So yeah, everyone. So remember to say hi to Rian if you are there with us. And if you happen to go through or view through some of our Hokkien video, yes, you probably will come across her in the video itself. So if you haven't watched, please remember to do so. Okay. So yeah, in this Sembang series, just for those of you who are first time heard about it, the same things that we will do. For this Sembang live stream, we will be inviting guests of different background to actually discuss more on various environmental topic lah. So if you would like to find out more about our future session, so feel free to scan the QR code below. So yeah, feel free to scan the QR code below to subscribe our newsletter. Okay, or you can also click the link in the comment area below, which later I'll post it. Yeah, correct. So, what will we be discussing today, Rian?
Okay, so in today's episode of Sembang, we'll be touching on the topic of cultivating positivity in the environmental education while seeing through a pink color glass, also known as rose colored glass.
Yeah. Wow, rose colored glass. Do you mean by like people wearing pink color glass or something like that? How does it different when we wear and we see different things? Does it mean that way?
So the saying means to look at the issue or the subject with positivity and optimism. So like, especially during these times in COVID, I'm sure a lot of people had to go through like a drastic change. And with a great saying like this, it helps people to remind us to always look in the positive side.
Exactly. I totally agree. Right now, I'm sure some of you might go through a difficult time, and in this ever-changing world, we need not only positivity but also creativity to overcome whatever challenge that is ahead of us. So today, our first 2 guests will be sharing with us on how they actually utilize their gift and talent to convey hope and change in the environmental education. So one of them will be conveying through like how they actually convey environmental message through dance, and one of it will be conveying message through arts. So I think it's very interesting if you are, exploring different way of how you can be creative in this environmental education. This is the episode that you shouldn't miss. So if you happen to scroll through, please stop by and stay with us, okay, throughout the whole session.
And share with your friends too.
Yeah. So what will we have for the next session, Rian?
Yeah. So the second half will be an input sharing session by greensmiths. So I'm sure all of you, this like moment you've miss exploring the jungle, like going outside.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Fret not. Today, greensmiths will be like bringing us deep into Ulumuda Forest. And not only that, they'll be sharing with us like different ways to empower youth to be environmental educators and advocates. So please stick around to the end, and we'll be sharing this session. And in the meanwhile, we'd be grateful if you could share it with your friends and your families, and like scan the QR code below. Yeah.
Keep on mister. We have the direction or something like that. Yeah, so they actually bring the forest to us, okay, instead of we go to the forest. So if you would like to experience that, please stay tuned. So talking about environmental education and also your background, Rian, why do you think that it's important for people to explore this environmental education, or why is it important to our people nowadays?
Yeah, I think it's especially coming from like going to overseas as well in the UK and then studying environmental science. I think it's very, very important for people to have a voice in how they want to protect the things that they think it's important. In this case, the environment, and it helps people learn how to advocate and to have knowledge about the things that they think it's important, and to spread out to people and have more people join their causes. So I think it's really important.
Exactly. I couldn't agree with you more about this. Right now, I think a lot of people have been very occupied with the COVID-19 pandemic and everything that's ahead of them. But let's not forget that if we don't address this, eventually you become another one of the probably biggest crisis in human history. So I think we still have to address it and continue to explore ways to be balance out between environment and our current life. So that's pretty much what we will be exploring today through this episode, Sembang episode 3, Seeing Through a Pink Glass. So we will explore different methods shared by our partners as well as our guests, how they actually pull through this difficult time. And of course, without further ado, I'm sure you guys are excited to meet our guests. Without any delay, please allow me to introduce our first guest for this live interview session, which is Liang Yok Mi. Woo!
Welcome.
Hi everyone. Hi. Yeah, so to some people, probably you have known about Yok Mi through her art class. To some, she's known as Amy. She's the founder of Amy Art Studio. So she's based in Bukit Mertajam, and I think she had an art studio there. And some of you might join her art studio as a student, so probably you know her already. If you know her already, please type in the chat and the comments so that people know that, say hi to her, say hi to our guests. Okay, just a little background about Amy, our guest. Amy is an artist, illustrator, and art teacher. So she holds 3 different diplomas in teachers and trainers, fine arts, and technology building. So she has participated in numerous exhibitions since 2000, and she finds inspiration in creating artworks from daily experience and belief. So art has actually taught her to appreciate the beauty of creation, nature, and diversity of culture. So later you'll find out more through her masterpiece. And she loves watercolor and enjoy using image to tell story. And I'm sure later she will share with you a lot of storybooks that she has created. And I'm telling you, it's all so interesting. And to name a few of her illustrated picture book are Anak Murid Yang Memakai Kain Cawat, I Belong to the Forest, A Seahorse Story, and etc. So hi, Amy. So good to have you here with us today.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm glad to be here.
Hi, Amy. So moving on, because one of our guests, he's now having some technical issue there. So he will join us in a short while, but never mind. We'll just move on probably to get a little bit understanding from Amy's side. So, And thank you guys, of course, before we start off the first session, for taking your time to actually join us for this live session, and also for Amy for joining us this early morning to share your experience with our audience. So for those of you who are watching, Aiki and Chu PI and Asha Peiwen, thank you so much. And please please feel free to drop in your question if you have any to our guests. And yeah, just raise up if you have any question there. We will address it from time to time, okay? So, yeah, what will we have for the first question for our guests? Ariane?
So for the first question, could you briefly describe the scope of your work you do? Amy?
Yeah, can I have the slide?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
In the meantime, we can say hello to... Hi!
Hello. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Probably you will see,
Hi.
you'll meet some of your students, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The slide is ready.
Yeah. This is the slideshow. This is my artwork. I'm fine art. I graduate from fine art. I study fine art when I'm 27 years old. So this is my artwork, and I started to join exhibitions in 2000. Next. So currently, I set up this Emi Art Studio in my hometown, Bukit Mertajam, Penang. And then just year before the pandemic, so now pandemics, I cannot have physical class. I will have online class. You can find out on my web, this page, Emi Art Studio. And also, yeah, currently I'm also doing the next. Yeah, this is my picture books that illustrated by me. I create illustration books in 2006, published in 2006. But recently, only I started on local Malaysia local story and also wildlife conservation story, which is published 2019. Anak muda yang memakai kacawat is talk about Sarawak. Maybe next. This one, anak muda yang memakai kacawat is about Kelabit people from this Barrio Sarawak in 1950s, the story. And I've been there for this to experience the jungle trekking and about the story itself. And next will be this the sun bear. Regarding sun bear, I belong to the forest. Is at Sepilok, Sabah, Sandakan, Sabah. I also went there for about 5 days to explore, to know about sun bear story, gather the story. Then later on, I come up a picture books. I think that's all.
Interesting. So thank you so much, Amy, for sharing a little bit about what your artwork, and I'm sure those of you, if you're interested to find out more about her book, please do find through Amy Facebook page, and you will find all the information there. And if I'm not mistaken, Amy, you have also conducted a few virtual storybook telling session, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's only for kids, is it?
Actually, adult also can attend, but mostly kid attends. Then those younger kid, the parents actually will attend together.
I see. I mean, what a better way to learn environmental think and in a more interesting way that through storybook, right? So yeah, definitely. Personally, I myself also love to read storybook, and even more so now it's related to our local environmental issue, right? So we should actually spend some time to have a look. So from your sharing, Amy, we just want to know what actually inspired you to take action on environmental issue, because probably not so much on environmental issue, but how you actually have the idea of combining environmental issue in your storybook, because that's a little bit different from what your previous content of storybook, right?
Yeah. Actually, I I like nature, but I'm an introvert person. I'm not that so outgoing person. But I find out I start to get attracted by this beautiful nature photo like rainforest from the catalog of this tourism for the national park, the hill resort, the island resort when I teenagers, when I young. So when I grow up, I started to explore to these areas. I went to hiking, mountaineering. Even though I take my scuba. Maybe I show the photo of my scuba diving this course. So even though have witnessed, I watched this seahorse before, very tiny seahorse. So all this it become an impact in my life until there's one time in 2015 when I started looking for a project. I went to a talk conducted by this Dr. Wong Siu Tik is regarding sunbear for Borneo sunbear conservation. It's not attend in the Sabah, it's in my hometown Bukit Matajam. So when I at the talk, I was get touched by this cute sunbear that can climb tree, and is in our country. So it's like, oh, our country also have bear, and it's so cute. And there are people want to like how to say conservation is happening
and stuff.
protect them. So I started to think about want to draw a picture book regarding sunbear. So this is in my mind, but later on I get an offer. I need to go to Selangor State for this via international school art teacher. So I'm quite busy at that time. So I just keep in my heart until 2018, end of 2018, I wanted to resign and go back my home, Bukit Matajam. But one of my plan is I want to visit this Borneo Sunbear Conservation Center in this Pilok Sandakan. So at that time, I think of how to say sign up as their volunteer. They need 2 weeks as a volunteer, but I still consider whether I can do it or not. And it just happened that I have another friend which is very quite close with this Dr. Wong. So I get contact. I went there to draw illustration. But when I went there, I get passion. I got impressed by the conservation things. Then I decided to come up a picture book because of the passion and the dedication of the people there. So I come up I belong to the forest, this picture book.
I think that's amazing.
Awesome. Like especially like you're inspired by people. You're also so inspiring by like going out to like look at the sunbears yourself and like putting yourself out there to like experience stuff as well. Like I myself, I think like the smallest things that make you more invested in the environment. It could be like a tree, it could be like a rock, and like you're love about the environment is so good. But yeah, so during all these times, like have you faced any challenges while like embarking in environment as an environmental educator?
The main challenge, there are a few challenges. One is my drawing skill, because it's the first time I draw an animal, and it's a more realistic animal. So I need to like pick up the skill, explore, practice. That's why it's okay. It's on my part. The part that I cannot control is mostly marketing, because I'm a quiet type person. So doing marketing is quite challenging for me. Especially picture book is not a big market. In our country considered a small market. If you only one language is more smaller. So my book is by dual language. So, but even that is still small market compared with like textbook, reference books. They can print a few hundred, like 30,000. I only can print maximum 3,000. So it's the marketing part and some more if conservation part is more smaller. But I think this is and then this is my challenge. I need to try to solve it by learn how to marketing myself. Like just now you say I have virtual sharing, I have this try to
But,
to
but
promote,
that,
not say to promote myself, actually to promote the local picture book, let more people know about environmental issue, about local picture book. Yeah.
I don't know. I think Amy, you are doing a great job in that. I mean, how else more interesting that we can actually learn environmental issue through a story, and all your pictures, all your drawing are really nice, and it looks real to me actually from the books that the book that you have created. And physically we can't visit to Sabah currently or Sarawak, and learning from your school, from your books, actually give the imagination to the kids, and what's happening, and even bring out the emotional part, so that the kids can actually feel what the sun bear is actually going through, and the problems that they face, and what are the challenge, and how they can actually be part of the solution. So I think you have done a great job in this part, Amy.
I think so too.
Yes.
Thanks.
Because you say that at first you didn't really plan to kickstart or come up with your own storybook or illustrator book, but it's just out of blue, and then you happen to visit and get inspired, and you thought of starting your own storybook. So I'm sure the challenge that you have faced and throughout, it's not easy. It has not been easy lah. Even right now, it probably you are still facing the challenge that you had. So we just want to learn from you further on how you actually find strength and also courage, throughout this journey of you persistent through what you are doing. So how do you find your courage and also strength to continue whatever you are doing or what you believe?
Me myself, mostly it's my belief lah, my religion. So me myself is a Christian. So I believe that there is a purpose in my life. So I just want to do something that I can. I do something beautiful for this world. So for example, if my gift is like drawing, then actually I have another intention is words. Language and words and picture combined together. So picture book is a very good tools for me. So I discovered this then. So I now this few years I put more intention on this project, because I found that at this stage this is the thing that I can do. Yeah. And another thing is the feedback from the reader. I can see from the picture they have a young reader carrying my book. They are from Penang, actually the family from Penang. They attend my book sharing, and they bought my book, and they went to a trip to Sabah, and they visit the BSPCC, Borneo Sun Bear Conservation. Then they read the book at the site, then they take photo to let me know. So it's actually encouraging me when little feedback. It really encouraging me. Yeah.
That's amazing. I can't believe they went all the way to read your book with sun bears, and oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah. I think so. What advice would you give to someone who wants to be a part of the change, but they don't know how to, and they can't make a difference?
Yeah, actually, you can start to attend a talk. You can find a talks that are relevant to your interest. For example, like me, I attend a talk by this about sun bear. Actually, I also don't know what sun bear means at that time. So it's so it's a talk. It's in my hometown. So I just sign up and attend, and it just make the thing happen like that. So even though same thing like seahorse, I create a seahorse story. Also, I attend a talk regarding seahorse, half an hour only. It just happened that in PJ, and the talk is in the PJ shopping mall. So I attend the talks, and so I know the speaker is Dr. Adam Lim, so it become my author later on. So so after I attend the talk, I find that the seahorse is very amazing. If it become a picture book, then it's great. So I push it. So it's you can attend a talk to get more understanding about the topic that you want to know. And nowadays you got a lot of talk, right? It's free, or even though live, you can attend. Just sign up. Then other that, when pandemic is over, or even though some they got online training, you can attend as well. Like I attend this from Penang. There's Art Acts organization. They have this community service training. I also attend, so I get to know how to communicate with the community and do something work. I think this is great. To understand your strength and move on.
Yep, definitely. Correct. As what Amy have shared, last time, when we have to attend the class physically, have to be there, and right now we can't really do so. But actually, it opens up another opportunity in the sense that we get to attend classes online, and we can learn things as well from there. And never stop at whatever you believe in or whatever that interests you most. Like just Amy, I remember just now you shared saying that you just quit your job and you just decided that you want to explore that. Then you eventually go to Sabah and then become a volunteer and start, just do whatever that your heart tells you. And I think that's what the rest of us can learn from Amy, in the sense that sometimes we don't really have to think too much. I mean, if that's what our heart calls us to do, you can actually start to explore what are things that you can do instead of waiting for the right opportunity and stuff. You can be the one who create the opportunity, just like Amy shared.
Do it.
Yeah, exactly. So, Amy, from what you have shared just now, I just want to know, right now, with whatever that you are doing the storybook, as well as I'm sure you're still teaching arts online, right?
Yes.
To your kids. Yeah. So, I just want to know, from there, how else, what are the environmental issues that you see and you think that you would like to highlight it to our audience, throughout your exposure to this environmental issue, probably Sembang, and also to the seahorse. So what are the issues that you saw and you actually want to highlight it to our public so that they are aware of the seriousness of it?
I think for the I belong to forest, I discovered that forest is very important. That's why the title is say I belong to the forest. And also because all the wildlife, they depend on the forest. If you reduce the forest, you can develop. We need to develop a country, but you need to plan properly so that you still keep the forest, so that the wildlife animal will survive. And another thing is when same thing we go to seahorse, also because of developed problem, the issues that their habitat being destroyed, affected. So it will reduce the amount of the seahorses or the species of seahorses, and actually it will affect all the ecosystem, the food change of the ocean, whatever. So actually it will affect a lot. So when we want to develop, we need to think about carefully what is the good idea, not to reduce whatever destruction. And lately I involved in this called another wildlife conservation project is called, my picture book is called A Friend of Dusky Langur. So this dusky langur is the dusky leaf monkey, so-called. It's very near to us actually. It's so just in Penang Hill, you can see it. In the window, my home, Bukit Mentajam, you can see this monkey. We don't know the name. I will say monkey. Actually, it's got name. So this dusky leaf monkey also very only in Peninsula Malaysia and some part of Thailand and south of Burma. So it's very unique and it's very close to us. It's very how to say so yeah, from here I find out the conflict about we and the wildlife animal. So try not to feed the wildlife animal, even though they come up, because maybe the forest they cannot find the food, they might come up. Try not to feed them. They need to try themselves, go and find their food in the forest. if you feel that they always come up, then maybe there are not enough food in the forest, then you need to report to the relevant department so that they will take action. It's not us go and feed them, because they will create a conflict. We know that recently they have some case in, I think in Penang Island, they have case that the market, the long-tail market been poisoned. I think so. Yeah, even though Selambat, they also got dusky langi been shoot. Yeah. So I think all this can be avoided. We need to have awareness of this issue. Yeah.
Understand. Yeah, I mean, definitely it's important, and I'm sure through this storybook you also will highlight some of the issues that they face, in this conservation effort, right?
Yeah. For this, a friend of Dusky Langer, actually is a Langer Project Penang. This organization, they do help this talk sharing, and also they have volunteer program. You can sign up. You can go to the page, their page, and find out the volunteer things if you really want to help and know more about it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yes, I believe those of you from Penang, you must be quite familiar with this project, Lengo Project Penang. And it's a project that initiated by Miss Jolene Yap, and I think she has done a great job in this part, and especially in the education and awareness part. So thank you so much, Amy, for sharing this piece of information with us, and also all your sharings and extra experience. I think our audience must have inspired and also learned a lot from the journey that they have gone through, and also how you evolve from from previously until now, and now being part of the solution for our environmental issue. So sad to say that I don't think our other guest is able to join us. I think because he's having some issue with the laptop there. So yeah, with that, maybe we'll take a break. We'll take a break for now before we move on to the next session. Thank you so much, Amy. And correct. I think there are also some comments from the audience saying, saw this type of monkey before during my childhood. Yeah, I think some people also came across this monkey, and correct. And we have received some positive feedback from our audience commenting about your book and stuff. So do check out regarding this book, and also what Amy have shared. If you want to know more about her work, her artwork, or the storybook, please feel free to actually follow her on her Facebook. So you can follow on this Amy Art Studio, or even you want to find out, you want to join her classes, you're free, feel free to do so. Okay. So as I was saying halfway, okay. So we will end the first session, and don't worry, we'll take a break and we will share with you a video which talks about that we newly created, and it's narrated in Hokkien. So thank you so much, Amy. Then we will take a break for now, and we'll play the next video. We'll see you again, Amy, very soon.
Yeah, okay, see you. Bye.
All the best in the next journey, okay?
Okay.
All right. So Rian, before, like I said, I think I myself have learned a lot from Amy. What do you think, Rian?
I think it's amazing that she has like this produced like storybooks, and I've seen them, and they're so pretty and so detailed, and they look so interesting to read. I think we all should get like it for our friends and your families, kind of thing, to spread.
Yes, exactly. So they actually do post the book around. To if you are purchasing online, they're able to post it to you, and it's a good time. Now all of us have to stay at home. It's a good time where we bond together with our family or even friends, and we can just bring out the book and read, and then discuss together how else we can help this organization or these NGOs to carry out the message or the awareness to more people. That's where we have to get everyone to be part of the solution. So like I said, I'm going to show you one video which which we have just newly created. And I'm not sure those of you who are, have been through our Facebook page and also YouTube, probably you have come across this video. But anyway, I'm still going to play to you. So, all right. Yeah. Okay, let's see if you can see the screen right now. Okay, I have to, So, correct. Let me just make it to the full screen.
Okay.
政府执行了垃圾分类政策，来到今年我哋已經邁入了第6年嘅執行，所以今日我哋請了查理檳城嘅朋友來測試看樣對我哋垃圾分類有了解。
Antara barang-barang yang di depan nanti, kecihang si Ehuisu, yang Vaitre, Marusulaci, Sayan Mudiabi.
What been big Hokkien hả?
當我哋嚟看樣嘅半條幾咧？
Di baju ni boleh guna balik lah. So this one is already broken already, so we cannot use back. So need to work lah.
Y'all can guess along and see which one you actually get it right.
Actually c'est glass bottle lah. Okay, glass bottle là et recycle lah. Okay. Thế mà c'est plastic. Plastic also can. Battery I don't think so lah. So hay sạo bát khí là.
Đây lắng sẽ với số đã ye chỉ lấy quả đấy, sẽ bị cái số. Then第二咧就是即個人
個刀嚟盤個你綁紙我哋可能款，所以內面嘅款咧是有毒嘅，因為人哋學綁紙也是學即個藥紙咁樣嘛，所以呢個款咧是
被回收嘅。
看這個 video 看到最後，你就知嗰一個是會回收，嗰一個是袂回收嘅。當今等我來甲你講，檳城嘅三巴是安怎處理嘅。在檳城往農力市政廳來處理往大大隻嘅三巴，在檳城 Island 嘅三巴是 MBB 處理嘅，在 Sembang 嘅三巴是 MBSB 處理嘅。你會在樣嘅網站找到伊樣叫三巴嘅時間咯。當樣掂了這三巴過後 ，MBB 還是 MBSB 會叫這三巴過後升去一個所在叫 transfer station。我有農力 transfer station 在檳城，一個是在巴都毛，嗰一個是在安邦家家。這個 transfer station 嘅作用就是為了代表這個三巴，所以伊袂安尼佔位。我嘅三巴車本下一道載較濟，洗車油。transfer station 過後，這個三巴就是送去我人嘅三巴場。我人嘅三巴場是在布勞布隆尼邦德灣那邊。檳城敢若有一個三巴場爾。檳城政府在2017年強制嗰啲人特別帶出分三巴，最無本嘅話，會着罰高達250塊。在檳城我嘅三巴敢若需要分咗兩種，兩種就是垃圾嘅三巴。還是會回收的物件，會回收的物件包括 plastic、紙、玻璃、電還是鐵。這個物件特別是清氣較大咯。垃圾的三巴包括剩的配菜，還是垃圾物件像個用過的 tissue、pampers 還是 mask。所以講，按照這個分三巴的政策，安尼重要咧。
大家好，我是 Kimberly，歡迎收看檳城觀光社新聞。今年我分三巴的政策來到第6年了。今日我真有興趣，會請到 MBB 和 MBSB 嘅代表 Mr. Chu 和 Mr. Zamzuri 來講講，安怎這個分三巴嘅政策安尼重要，甲這個分三巴嘅政策對我人嘅三巴條有蝦米款嘅影響呢？
Because we separate at home at source to ensure quality of the recyclables to avoid contamination. If there's contamination, we put waste and result in the smelling, and even at the collecting center, the end up problem who is going to wash. So separation at source in proper way is important to ensure quality of the items and the products.
Kalau ikut daripada data yang kita dapat daripada Pulau Burung, dapat perusahaan sampah Pulau Burung pada tahun lepas sahaja kita menghantar sampah lebih kurang 2,000 sampai 2,500, 2,300 ke 2,500 sehari. Di mana kapasiti sampah sepatutnya yang boleh diterima di Pulau Burung hanyalah lebih kurang pada kapasiti 2,000 tan sehari. Jadi menunjukkan trend sampah sekarang ni dah melebihi daripada apa yang kita jangkakan sebelum ni lah, pada lebih kurang 2,000 tan. Jadi ini pun akan menyebabkan jangka hayat di Pulau Burung akan lebih pendek daripada apa yang kita sasarkan. Jadi dasar pengasingan sisa di punca ataupun pengasingan sisa daripada rumah memang kita amat harapkan perlibatan dari semua pihak, di mana sampah-sampah ni kiranya kalau kita dapat jadikan sebagai sumber, dia bukan saja menjana pendapatan tapi dia juga akan membantu kita untuk memanjangkan jangka hayat di pengurusan sampah di Pulau Burong.
當我用這個邏輯來解釋搬神巴嘅重要，一般嘅櫃子代表會回收嘅物件，一般嘅 source 代表垃圾嘅神巴。當這個會回收嘅物件參加這個垃圾嘅神巴，伊樣是被分開了嘅，最後加了就被送去神巴場。所以講，我哋會做蝦米去延長我神巴場嘅壽命呢？第一，本是第一重要嘅，就是搬神巴。你會使去 YouTube 找這個 video，多這個 video 又教你安怎去搬神巴。這個搬神巴嘅第一好處就是，我哋會知講蝦米款嘅神巴，我哋是會檢定嘅。在這個方面，檳城政府有做真正一個活動來鼓勵大家減甜神巴。在3月2019年，檳城政府鼓勵大家減用 plastic straw。在2021 1月1號起，拜1到拜3起無 plastic bag， 咁樣出去愛家己揸家己嘅 recycle bag。拜4到拜5，若是愛買 plastic bag，plastic bag 是按2百紙起價1塊了。還有搬神巴嘅第二好處就是，當我哋知喺物件我哋減點，我哋就會省錢，因為我哋換去會重複使用嘅物件。最後我哋本會確保出落來物件會好好嘅被回收，還是我哋會寄去做肥，嚟變做神巴。所以講搬神巴是我哋嘅責任，需要加了人嘅合作。過袂了個，來看我哋三個朋友搬神巴搬乾咗了。
So this one can use back. This one basic. Cannot use back. So you need to flip one. You need to flip. Sa sutron.
Confused.
So you can use pellets.
Ikut Gawin mo na.
我人嘅衫甲紅光仔是用無相嘅物件去做嘅，所以講伊樣是被 recycle 嘅。若是講你有賣用嘅衫，還是紅光仔，就會使寄去予有需要嘅人哦。我人啉了嘅紙盒是會 recycle 嘅，特別你就要洗清氣咯。過後你會使送去慈濟環保中心，還是 Honey Green Resource。
And then this one這裡是無用嘅藥啊，人無用了啊，sisa bagi lah. 這個 plastic bag jadi recycle. Newspaper pun pun lah recycle. 啲波pun lah. 這個 bag 是 bag 話recycle pun.
Battery 是被 recycle 嘅哦，因為伊是有毒嘅，所以到你點之前，確保你用 tape 黏伊嘅頭尾兩邊，甲袂危險咯。你會使點去這幾個所在。還有這個藥是被 recycle 嘅咯，因為這個藥是有化學成分，若是講原主點，伊會對我人健康還是環境無好咯。你會使送過期還是無用嘅藥去政府嘅 hospital 還是 clinic，伊樣會好好地處理哦。
接落來就是嗰啲人用過、用過嘅，就是安尼款嘅 packaging 咯。呢 packaging 咧是個鼻管啊、味道管啊，嗰啲，所以咧是最用嘅。接落來就是即個 laminate 嘅紙，你看伊是 plastic，特別即係內面是紙嚟，紙是會收到啲 plastic 是收，伊 laminate 一過後咧，紙同 plastic 是兩隻嘅。接落來就是即個 power bank 是幾個發生嘅，所以內面咧伊是有電器物件咧，就是準部分嘅伊是袂好用。接落來第六項即個就是咱啉水嘅瓶，就得喺裡面。所以這個物件咧，咱是會回收嘅，係總係屬洗清。OK，接落來咧第七項咧就是這個 pen 咧，就是利用嘅，就是plastic，這個 plastic 是較回收，就是recycle。
這種嘅罐，整個噴棒油嘅罐是被 recycle 嘅咯。若是講無好好處理嘅話，伊是會真正危險嘅咯。所以確保這個罐是空了甲定咯。最後，這個包餅都是被 recycle 嘅咯，因為伊本身是裝嘅 battery，袂使亂出電。 你人會使 send 去予下咧電器嘅 recycle 還是 collector 去好好處理咯。感謝大家。
Wow. that was-
Okay.
I hope everyone
sure.
learned from it.
I'm not sure if you guys have actually go through the segregation together with the video. Like, how many you get it right? I mean, if you do try it out and see, maybe some of it you confuse, and probably this video can help you out a little bit. And I think from the chat, I saw Simon actually give a very a comment saying that currently glass is temporarily on hold and cannot send to recycler due to operation and staff problem. Thank you so much, Simon, for sharing with us. Yes, Polyglass Factory and Taman Pandan is one of our place where we listed down in our Zero Waste Network where you can send your glass for recycling. But since now Simon mentioned it, thank you so much. And I hope our public can also take note of what Simon have shared with us. And we hope you guys actually can go through the video again and share with your friends. If some of the items that you confused, don't know whether it's recyclable or non-recyclable, don't worry. You can always look up to the video and it will guide you through how you can actually segregate and where you should send your items to. So if you're still confused, also don't worry about it, because you can anytime drop us an email and we'll be happy to assist you from there. Okay, so I'm looking forward for the next session and after what Amy have shared with us, and I'm sure the next one, just now when we introduce what we're gonna bring the forest to
you guys.
Our audience. So don't worry, we all miss the forest, right? So same goes. I miss as well. So
Okay.
Rian, could you please introduce our next guest to our audience?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we have an input sharing session now, and we are honored to invite Yueshen and Nina from Greensmith to share with us their unique approach of conveying environmental messages to the new norm and empowering youth. So welcome, Yueshen and Nina.
Hi, Yueshen.
Hi, morning.
Hi, Nina. Hi, Yueshen. Oh man, so good to have you here. So good to have you guys here. Woo. So I think Yueshen also dropped a comment in the comment area there. So to answer you, that one is not Jing Jing Sao, but someone.
I thought it was her.
Yeah, no, I thought they have a slightly different voice or different tone, I would say. But I'm also looking forward to meet the person anyway. But
I didn't know your Hokkien was also so good. Like, wow.
Yes, we have a lot of people Penang people, we have to learn how to speak Hokkien, right? Just a broken one, I would say. Still a lot to improve. But all right. Maybe let me just give a quick introduction about our guest today from Greensmith. First of all, I would like to introduce Yueshen. So Yueshen is the project manager of Greensmith, and she facilitates programs for primary and also secondary schools, and also she runs expedition to Ulu Muda Forest Reserve. That's why I say she will bring the forest to you guys today. And since we can't go out to explore together, right? And she's currently leading a 1-year internship program sponsored by the GEF Small Grants Program to empower 30 secondary school students to address climate change issue. So she loves to spend time outdoor. You can see from her Facebook and Instagram if you do follow her. And swimming in the sea, paddle boarding, and cycling. Wow, definitely an outdoor person, yeah? So let us welcome Yueshen.
Thank you.
So for our guest Nina, let me have an introduction of her. She's now working as an intern under Greensmith, and she first joined Greensmith as a participant in 2016. And since she has been interning and volunteering with Greensmith during her free time. She has worked with teachers to create environmental modules and support the creation of Daria's environmental education playbook. So Nina also has drawn books about composting for Teach for Uganda, so TFU fellow. So hi Nina, welcome to the show.
Hi, Nina.
Hello.
So
Hi.
interesting. Wow. Yeah. Wait. That's actually another guest from Greensmith, who was also one of our Sembang guests last round. So hi, Sha. Could you say hi in the comment if you are here with us?
Hi,
Yes. So good to have you again with us today in this Sembang. So to our audience, Sha will be answering some of your questions in the comment area there. So if you have any question for Greensmith, just drop it in the comment area. So yeah, so there he is. So going on to the input sharing, I think Yeshen and Nina, we understand that Greensmith has been working with youth a lot. And so could you briefly share with us how you guys usually engage youth so well? I mean, both I myself, can I consider myself as youth? And also, I believe Rian is also one of the youth. So we are so drawn towards your program and so find it really interesting. So how do you guys usually engage them?
Wait, I don't know how old both of you are, but I think Ken.
As long as anything below 30, it's considered youth, right?
There are many definitions of youth actually, but
we are youth. We are young.
okay, I'm still youth then.
Yeah.
So normally we bring university up to university age to the forest. So mostly secondary school and university. But we also sometimes we go to primary schools. We don't bring them to the forest because they are too young. So we go to their schools. And then also there have been inquiries from working people like us, younger working people. We also bring them to the forest. Yeah. But I thought I would share this virtual rainforest expedition as an example, because like just now I think I noticed Simon mentioned that now like everything with COVID is a new norm. So I just thought that to make things practical, we would run through this virtual rainforest expedition with the audience. It is just like a sneak peek of our full virtual tour. Our full virtual tour is about at least 1 hour. So today we're just going to do like about 20 minutes to give the audience a sneak peek. I guess a bit of background into this is we developed this last year around April. This is when, of course, the first MCO in March, and then everyone was forced to stay at home. And so Chrissy, she's the co-founder, developed this, and then we've been using this to bring people to the rainforest.
We definitely can feel that, like where we are in it itself.
So when we go to the forest, we usually go 3 days, 2 nights to Ulumuda. And so we crafted this tour similarly. So it's actually a 3 day, 2 night, a 3 days, which means 3 sessions of virtual tours. So this is like the first day of the virtual tour, and then we have day 2 and day 3.
I see. I also know from your Facebook saying that you actually have a full virtual rainforest expedition coming up soon. If our audience is interested, how can they find out more, or when is the session?
We'll post on Facebook and Instagram. We need to get better at promoting our stuff. But tentatively, we've done day 1 and day 2, and we are going to do day 3 end of July or early August. Yeah.
I see. So if public is still interested, they can still join the day 3, or they have to wait for the next day 1.
They can just join day 3 straight away.
I see. Okay. So stay tuned. If you are interested, please follow them on their Facebook page, Chris Smith, and from there you should be able to find more information. So right now, I think we will allow you guys to share the screen, right?
Can.
Yep. Oh, I'm so excited. Although I've been through once, but I'm still excited to go through again.
Okay, y'all can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Okay, so let's start. I gave just now a brief background of this virtual rainforest tour. We usually do this in an interactive manner. So if you have any questions, you can ask us on the Facebook chat. Okay, but today we are going to go on a very brief virtual tour to Ulu Muda Rainforest. And before we do that, I'm going to play for you the sound of the forest and tell me how it makes you feel in Facebook chat.
Any?
Just-
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
sure
play
where
again.
Yep.
I'm gonna play it again. So I see a few comments. Ashawani saying, you want to be lost in there, and you love Kim. You miss that sound. Yeah, I know. Everybody, I think we're really starting to feel the cabin fever. Really miss the forest and being there. I hope this will be over soon. Pei Wen says noisy monkey. Okay, that's a good observation. In our day 2, we actually reveal the name of the species that is calling, or we call it singing. And so if you want to find out the name of that monkey, you can join us in our day 2 expedition. Joanna Chin, awesome orchestra.
So it's really a monkey?
No, I'm not going to review what is. I'm not going to review what is. Day 2, we will show you. And then when Jaimir is here, Jaimir is our partner at Earth Lodge. He can explain more about it. It's very interesting to hear it from him. Okay, I don't want to reveal everything today.
You guys have to find out later by yourself.
Yeah.
Well, try to search online and see if you manage to find that same sound. I bet you will.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for all your comments. So for this tour, we are obviously not in the forest. So a few tips to give you the best experience, or the best virtual experience. First of all, use your imagination. So we are going to experience some videos and sounds taken directly from Ulu Muda Forest. So imagine, let it bring you to the forest, even though you're sitting in your chair at home. Secondly, be curious, because some of our participants, we know that they actually have never been to the rainforest before. So while some of you probably just have questions to ask, we also get experts sometimes on our tours, which is a bit scary, but still, please feel free to ask questions on the chat feed. And Shah is on the chat. He will reply as much as possible. Okay, thirdly, please be open and respectful. We like to, it's important for us to create a positive and safe space for our students, especially so that they feel safe to share and they feel like no question is too silly, and so they can ask questions, and that's how they grow. So yeah, please bear this in mind. And we want to feel safe to share and laugh with each other, not at anyone in particular. Oops, okay. So, tips aside, we are now ready to begin the journey. So imagine that you are taking, if most of us are here from Penang, I assume, so we are taking a 2-hour drive, about 2 hours. We're going to go drive up north to Kedah. Ulu Muda is close to the Thai border. So we need to pass by all the paddy fields, and then we need to get on the sampan at the jetty. And then from there, we take a 45-minute boat ride to Earth Lodge, which is where we'll be staying. Tell me if this lags or if this is okay. Okay, so I apologize if the video quality is not very clear. This video was taken, some of it was taken by students from ISKL who came on an expedition with us a few years ago. And some of it, we just compiled a few videos from various people. So, yeah.
I want to immerse my leg in the water. I want to wear a life jacket.
Yeah, we need to, when we get on the boats, we need to wear a life jacket because the river and the lake is very big, and it is a 45-minute boat ride. So yes. Okay. So Ulu Muda is 163,000 hectares large. That means it is twice the size of Singapore. So imagine Singapore, but 2 times the size of Singapore. That's how big this forest is. So imagine all the kinds of wildlife and biodiversity that you can find in this forest. This forest is very, very important for us, especially for North Malaysia, Kedah, Perlis, and Penang. And yeah, Simon asked if mentioned something about Empangan Muda. So we get water from this forest for irrigation in Kedah, in the paddy fields. Yeah. So this is the forest that we are going to explore.
Wow. It's actually a very important part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did something on Ulu Muda as well, right?
Yeah, regarding the water, how our water come about, correct?
Yeah, I think it was with Prof. Chan.
Yeah.
Chan, yeah.
Prof.
Chan is a good friend. Okay, so now we are at Ulu Muda. This is the boat ride as we are almost approaching Earth Lodge, and yeah, so we finally reached the lodge. And since we've been sitting down for a long time, it is now time for a hike. Okay, we're gonna go stretch our legs, take a short hike, and walk through the forest. Okay, before we start walking, a few more tips. A question first. What do you think we need to bring on the hike? What would you bring on a hike to the forest? Can type your answer in Facebook.
Yeah.
Chat.
What do you guys usually bring? Can you probably Jason give some heads up for them? What's in there in the forest? What probably we will come across and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, you can see in the man in this picture. His name is Jaime. So he's a very good friend, and he's the he's the founder of Earth Lodge, which is where we stay in Ulu Muda. So take a look at what he's wearing, and then it might give you some ideas.
Okay. He seems like he brought a lot of things there. But he seems like a professional. I'm sure he's quite used to hiking already, right? So,
Yes.
camera, towel. Yeah.
Yeah, camera towel, water bottle, long socks. Okay, Ashwani says long socks. Also notebook
important.
and camera.
But
okay.
do we usually write down like notebook? Mosquito spray.
I agree with that one. Mosquito spray.
Oh my god. You gotta bring 2 bottle, new love. You gotta bring 2 bottle. It's not enough.
Yeah, so normally normally we wear long pants lah. So that partly so the mosquitoes don't bite us, but partly also so that we don't get so that the leeches don't suck our blood. You see that he's a pro. I mean, but even other pros, they wear long pants, but Jaime likes to wear short pants, and he's used to it, so all good. But we would recommend most people to wear long pants. And then the socks that he's wearing is leech socks. He's wearing leech socks and Kampong Adidas. So if you wear long pants and the long pants, the leech socks covers your long pants, then it reduces the chances of leeches crawling up your body and sucking your blood lah.
You guys do have leech socks to keep the leech away.
Yeah. So what Jaime is wearing is leech socks.
I see.
Yeah.
Do they have special smell, or it's hard to suck?
No, actually, it's just the way it sort of sticks around your legs. I mean, it's just that it's, how to say, leech proof.
Okay. So probably it's smooth
Not
when
100%.
When the leech crawl up, then it was smooth. It was flow down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So normally what this does is, if you're wearing long pants and leech socks, then the leech has to crawl all the way up to your belly before it can actually start sucking your blood. So it gives you time to actually check your legs. Yeah, and then like you find it, you flick it away. Yeah. So yes, leech socks are very important because we are in a rainforest. It's damp and wet. And then binoculars. But binoculars, when you're under the canopy, you can't really see much. I think Hamir brought it for his river cruise. Yes, and water bottles for sure. And yeah, you mentioned notebooks just now. It can come in useful if you see something when you are on the boat ride, because you cannot, when you don't have your phones. I mean, you do, but you don't have Google. So you can't immediately try to figure out what animal you're looking at or what bird you're looking at. So you actually write it down, or you try to draw it, and then you go back to the lodge and then you check the books that are available there. That's what some people do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like our previous guest, probably she will just draw it out, right?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, she's an artist, right? Yeah. Okay, so ready to walk? Let's go now. Okay, so as we are walking, you see something on a tree, and we're not really sure what it is. So I'm going to zoom closer. Probably can't see from this video. I'm going to zoom closer, and you can have a look. Okay, I'm so sorry. I think this is supposed to be Nina leading. Nina is going to help guide you through this part. I'm sorry, Nina, if I got carried away.
It's okay. All good. All right. So you can type your answer in the chat feed. I will reveal the answer in 5 seconds.
Oh.
Does anyone know what bug is this?
Yeah, anyone guess? I think it's quite straightforward, right? Butterfly.
Butterfly.
Butterfly. Good guess. It does look like, because the chora of the wings. Anyone else?
Looks like a reindeer. Rudolph the reindeer.
Right, exactly.
That's a very good point.
But they have beautiful color, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will reveal the answer. So you said like the Rudolph nose, right? This is lantern bug. Okay, this is lantern bug, and the nose is actually it emits light like an actual lantern.
Wow.
So yeah, the nose is actually to scare the prey away. It's like short of gift warning. So yeah, that's a really good point that you brought up, the rat nose. So they are generally quite large compared to many other insects. Some species can grow up to 75 mm. So it uses its sharp rostrum to puncture the trees, fruits, and plants in order to get juicy meal of sticky sap. Since sap is high in sugar and low in other nutrients needed for the development, it needs to eat a lot. So yeah. Yep, this is lantern bug, also known as lanthorn flies. Yeah.
I have a question, Nina. What do they usually eat or feed on?
They usually eat fruits. I think any fruits they can find in the rainforest. Yeah. So
Fruit bug.
not quite sure what fruits in the rainforest of Ulu Muda.
Berries.
Sweet fruit.
Yeah.
Mango.
Sweet fruits, yeah. Some of the trees, yeah. They eat high sugar fruits. Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
This is lantern bug. Okay. There are a few more facts. Okay. But the large amount of sugar causes a problem for the lantern bug. It solved this by allowing the excess sap to drip from its body as honeydew. So you can sometimes find moth, even geckos, leaking behind these strange bees. Lantern bugs are a type of plant hopper and belong in the frog. I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce this word, but yeah. That's so far the fact that I know. I'm not a professional. I'm just like learning this through Greensmith, and since we haven't go to the rainforest for so long, I forgot many of the facts. So I need to restudy. Yeah.
No worries. I think it's a good chance that we all explore together with Greensmith. Like after MCO lifted, I think they will have a physical, expedition. Not so soon, but we will depends on the situation. So that time, please remember to sign up and follow them, explore, and ask all
That's
those
what we're
questions that you
hoping.
have. Right?
Yeah. Let's restudy together.
Re-experience.
Yeah. Okay. And then yeah, this is the lantern bug. This is the animal game right now. So this is a video. Can you please play the video?
As you can see, there are two men. One is our friend Jaime. The other one is also our friend Jay. You can see they are doing something to the tree. They are attaching a device called camera trap. So the camera trap is what is something that will catch any animals that pass in front of them. So it's caught the footage and image of the animals.
I
Yeah,
see.
so right now we will look at the animals together and play the animal game. So we will show you a few camera traps footage, and then you can type in your answer in the chat feed, and we will reveal the answer, and Shah will respond to your question in the chat feed as well. Okay, we can go to the next. Okay, you can watch this video. What do you think this is? Type your answer in the chat feed.
Wild guess.
Any guess? There are two of them.
Seems like they're searching for food.
I will reveal the answer. Someone guess.
I think we can hold on for 2 to 3 seconds because the video delays about.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We can play again.
Yes.
Tapi. Someone guess tapi.
I don't know how to read that.
Oh my
Porcupine.
god. I don't know how to
Porcupine.
read
If
that.
I get it right,
God.
porcupine.
Porcupine.
If I get you right, Simon, just let me know if I get you right.
Okay.
Right.
Does it want to go for the specific name of it?
I want to guess.
What is it?
Is it the Malayan porcupine?
You are
What?
absolutely correct.
Excuse me, they have different race as well. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean Malaysia or
This is
what?
this is Malayan porcupine. In Malay, we known it as landak raya.
It's like
So
mouth.
porcupine, they don't eat any meat. 12 to 35 pounds. The tail is 8 to 10 inches long. Lifespan is in the wild is 5 to 7 years. So the sharp pokey spike on the porcupine back are called quills. They are used to ward off predators and other animals that want to eat or attack them. So tigers or other predators looking for a meal may get a chance of getting a full face of painful quills when attacking. Yeah. So the hollow quills of the tail can also produce a noise that used to intimidate potential predators. Different from hedgehog, hogs are the hedgehog of the Sonic, the cartoon. Yeah, this one is different from that. Yeah,
I think hedgehog is so
porcupines.
cute.
Yeah, hedgehog is way smaller. I think. Yeah,
Tiny.
Yeah.
just a palm size. Yeah. So yeah, hedgehogs is way different from this one. So porcupine quills are longer. Their quills are longer, up to 8 inches, like I mentioned earlier. So to compare to hedgehogs do not lose their quill except as a baby, while porcupine quills fall off quite easily. So yeah. So to defend themselves, porcupines curl up into a ball so that no soft spot is exposed, and porcupine arch and it sticks up. It quills, wave tail to hit the predators. Yeah, that is porcupine, Malayan porcupine.
Wow. Make sure you don't go near, okay?
Yeah, let's not go near any animal.
Right. See from far.
Yes,
That's the
it's best
usefulness
filter.
of this camera tab. Then we can still
Yes.
enjoy and have a look without getting attacked.
That's correct. Yeah, and also because it's nighttime, right? So to be in the forest and to watch the animals is quite dangerous. So camera trap helps us to capture the animals that might pass that area. So we don't have to be there physically. Our camera trap can do the job. Yeah.
But have y'all came across any when y'all do the physical expedition, like one of those?
There is one animal that we found the feathers of it quite often. So
Right.
yeah, I will reveal it
Okay.
in the next camera trap. Next
Stay
camera trap,
tuned,
please.
everyone.
Yeah. Okay. This is it. What do you think this animal is?
Guess it that day. I won't guess it again. Yep. Lie. Guess.
Guess.
Yeah, there you go.
Peacock. Good one. Good guess.
Peacock in the forest.
What do you think this is? Anyone else? Burung merak. Burung merak is peacock. No, this is not burung merak. Good guess. Those are huge birds too. And beautiful bird. I see another peacock emoji. Yeah. Okay, I will reveal the answer. This is the great Argus peasant. So, yeah, this is great Argus peasant. So they say the peasant got its names from a 100-eyed giant, Argus. So hence the name, the eyes, the feathers have the corak like eyes, corak. So yeah, this is the animals that we did not approach it physically. We did not like come across it, but we will often found the feather during we explore the trail, and we found a feather like one or two. Yeah, it's long. I think it's. Do you know how long it is, Yushin? I think it's 1 meter. Is it?
I think Yashin is mute.
Yeah, it's me.
Yep, I'm mute.
It's quite long, in fact.
I think
It's
1 meter.
It's
1 meter
long,
plus.
Yeah, 1 meter
Yeah.
plus.
So this bird, it eats berries, fruits, seeds, leafy plant parts, and a variety of insects and invertebrates. So during courtship, a male Argus create a dancing ground by clearing an area. If you guys search up on YouTube, there will be a video of where a male Argus clear up an area and then to dance.
Oh yeah.
Dance.
Like, have
Yeah.
you seen the Birds of Paradise when they like dance in like weird ways? It's so funny.
Yeah. This one
Right,
is
yeah.
like, usually they and then you can see the feathers. That's when you see the eyes punya corak. Yeah.
So they dance
yeah.
to fight. To
No, they
claim
normally
that.
dance to attract the female.
See,
Yeah.
guys have to work hard to amaze.
Yeah, breakdance.
I think later I'll got a lot of comment. No, I mean that's how animals also work, huh? They work their fight for their chance,
Yeah,
Yeah.
fight for the chance. Yeah,
Right.
true. All right, that is our great Argus peasant, and we will go on to the next animal. Do we still have time to go on for the next animal? Do you guys think?
Yeah, I think
We good?
probably we can still go on one more.
Okay, let's see
Can
which
go on
one.
one more, is it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, okay, let's go to the fifth camera trap.
Let me check if I have it or not.
Yeah, because there's one guest that there's one audience that guessed it in the comment section. So we do have that animal.
Really?
Let's see. Yeah.
What, mouse? Some of it. Guess mouse.
I cannot reveal just yet.
Butterfly. Tapio. Huh?
I don't have
very
much
close.
of 5 with me, unfortunately, Nina. I don't
You
have
don't have
that.
it's okay.
It's
Yeah.
okay then. It's okay. I think we have seen quite a lot from Greensmith, and I myself already find it really interesting. I can't wait to actually go and explore in Ulumuda. I've never been there. I'm not sure if any one of you actually been there. So yeah, and I believe you all have a great time, to actually go through what Greensmith has shared with us just now. Just by looking at the camera trap is already so interesting. So I can't imagine when we are there, how fun would it be? So yeah, what do you think, Rian?
Yeah, I think it's amazing, and you get to see like all these creatures at night, like when they're most active, while being in the safe area and stuff like that. So I think, can I ask you a question? Like, what are other ways to like what are the fun elements in designing your environmental program?
All right. So I believe this one is.
I think there's
fun elements.
some echo behind thing.
Oh,
Right.
wait, hold on. Wait, yeah.
Probably
I'll fix
we have two
I tried to
devices
fix it.
nearby.
Okay, sorry. Nina, you fixed it. Okay, I think while Nina fixing her echo, just now y'all mentioned, right? You can see how fun it is to see on the camera trap, and then if you go to Ulumuda, it'll be even better. It's true, but then we need to remember that when we're in Ulumuda, it's the animal's natural habitat. So it's like we're not it's not like in a zoo where we can see the animals straight up, whereas in the forest, it's actually you have to be quite lucky to actually see certain animals. I mean, birds you can probably see quite easily when you're cruising down the river, but some other animals, it you need a bit of luck actually.
Exactly. Definitely. So that's why usually people don't bathe when they go inside the the forest, right? That's the Chinese saying. We need some luck. Yeah,
Luck.
to actually go. No, I'm just joking.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Is it still echoing?
Yeah, I think it's
Better?
okay. Yep,
Yeah,
it's better.
Okay. So the fun elements, the key principles in designing our environmental program. I think the fun elements are meeting new people. We meet new students from time to time. Currently we are running program for the 30 students. So from there, you can really learn like how teachers deal with students, and you have to consider students' attention span in running the program. So that is something to. It's fun to work with kids because we can't predict how they are.
Exactly.
Yeah, and there are some students that are curious, some that are willing to speak up, and they have like stories to share. Yeah, I think that's fun working with students. Especially, I had experience working with primary school kids. I honestly did not expect them to be so smart. They are so
Right.
smart. Like
Nowadays
we
kids
play
are
the
really smart.
Yeah, surprisingly very, very smart. We play the camera trap, I think, and then or show them image of animals, and then they just straight away
Got it right.
give them specific answers like,
Oh my
wow,
God. Exactly.
so smart. I literally like, good job.
I mean,
they can take over. This is so smart.
Exactly. Thank you,
Yeah.
Nina. I mean, correct. I think probably during this lockdown period, they have been watching a lot of documentary, Animal Planet, and can't wait to go out and see. And I think, yeah, I mean, all of us did the same. That's what I've been doing as well. So exactly, and I think getting to experience and see, it's a whole new experience, I would say. You know, rather than just reading from the book and stuff. And I think Greensmith, you guys have really done a very good job and bring out this, bring the forest to them through this way. And yeah, I think that's a good way to engage youth interest in actually learn more and understand how important it's our ulu muda and also forest, not only to our water source, but also to the animals and everything. So having said that, do you guys have tried out different ways, or what are the other ways that you have tried out to empower youth as you move on in your journey to deal with different youth or to engage youth? Have you all tried out different ways or any other ways that maybe some of our audience can also explore further and eventually adopt it in their own program in future? Yep. I think we have
Yishan?
we have also some comment from the audience. The best way we can do is see with actual eyes, not from the screen. I know, everyone know, feel the humid. Maybe you can take a shower, go to the bathroom and take a shower, and you have the humid air, just for temporarily, for now, for the time being, and play this record video later again, okay? Bring your laptop in and shower, and you are in the forest already. I don't know. That's just a suggestion, okay?
That's a very good imagination, Kimberly.
Yeah, I might do that.
So any other way that you can, maybe for our audience can try at the moment if they want to empower youth, or maybe they are addressing different topics, environmental topic?
Yeah, I think just very quickly, since we don't have much time left, what we do is there are 3 components to how we approach our programs. So first is engaging. It's called engage, equipping, and empowering. So the first one, engaging, is where we actually bring them to the forest. Then we are engaging them with the natural world, which is how we want them to start to learn and to appreciate nature. Before they can actually take action, right, they have to be able to appreciate it. So we engage them with more practical experiences, like in the forest. So right now we can't go, obviously, so we can engage them, try maybe outside in your garden, or you can go to unfortunately the tamans are all closed. You can go to some beaches, and then it's fine. The second part is equipping. So equipping is where we give them skills, technical skills, and the knowledge, so that they gain more understanding about what's happening. So what happens is we get experts to expert sharing and all that sort of stuff, so that they learn more, and they get skills that they can apply later on. And then third part is the empowering part, where we give these young people opportunities to be involved and to carry out their own mini projects, or address environmental situations around them. So if you see that photo, right, the third photo over there, example is this is Anna. She is from the same batch as Nina, and this was taken in MNS stakeholder meeting in Kedah. So it's a big stakeholder meeting with government officials and a lot of NGOs. So we just got her to share a bit about the forest. Actually, the script was written by Nina, but Nina couldn't be there. So Anna shared on her behalf in front of all this group of adults So that's how we want to empower them and give them opportunities to do that lah. That's one way, or their own projects at home or in school. Yeah. So that's our approach.
That's really interesting. Yeah, exactly. I mean, giving the youth the confidence, right? Like right now we are seeing Nina from previously probably one of the participants. Now she's here to actually share. I think and from our side probably we have Rian as a representative. Rian.
I'll go for it. Let's do it. It's really interesting. I'll be more than happy to do it. It's
the rising youth.
Oh.
So exactly. I'm not sure if you want to move on to the next slide, Yueshen, or you still
we don't
have.
Sorry. Yeah, I think. Yeah, we don't have to. I just want to keep it simple because also conscious of time, depending on your time. But otherwise, yeah, that's fine as well. This is
all right. I think. Thank you so much, Yueshen, for sharing that, and also Nina. I think that's correct. If those of you who wants to experience that, and then definitely there are a lot of ways out there we can actually engage and allow our youth to experience that, like just what our guests, Amy, as well as Nina and Yueshen share with us, how they actually engage and empower youth through their own creativity and also the different programs that they have. So, like I say, we don't really have to box ourselves in saying that, environmental education, that we have to do talks, we have to conduct through books, or like from our, from our physical books, or it can be different way. It can be, now we even have virtual storybook session and stuff. So it's a lot of interesting idea there for us to explore further lah. So and I'm from the comment from our audience, I think they all have enjoyed a lot from what Greensmith has shared with us, and same goes to us, like Rian and I, we are also enjoying and can't wait to for the MCO to be over and actually meet each other again. So with this, I think thank you so much, Yueshen, once again, and also Nina, as well as Shah, being the best supporter that we have. And we really appreciate your time to share such valuable insight with our audience and the information and experience. I think now everyone probably will just turn on their documentary and Animal Planet if they have to look, just for the time being, okay, until Greensmith is able to bring us back to the forest, okay? So, and don't be too sad. If you want to explore further, or you want to experience further on the forest, please do find out Greensmith on their social media, their Facebook, and they have a third session coming out where you can have a longer period of time experiencing forest with them, okay? So with this, to our audience, thank you so much. And last, I would like to share one last information. Of course, like I said, apart from what Greensmith have, their virtual expedition, they do offer Eco Talks under our program. Okay, so we do have this Eco Talk program, and Greensmith is part of our educational partner. And if you would like to engage them to speak for your event, or you would like to find out more about other topics that's available, just now as the web banner have shown. So you can log in, and you can find out on the poster or Eco Talk more information about that from our social media or Greensmith social media. And or you can straight away just type inside the comment there, then we will be able to engage with you soon. Okay, that's my last piece of information. And to our audience, thank you so much for staying through the whole session. And thank you so much. And with that, I think that's the end of our session. Thank you, everyone. Any last word from you, Rian?
Thank you all for staying until the end. And lastly, we'll be sharing a small video clip. It's titled "What I Have Learned from Rojak," and I hope you guys enjoy and have a nice weekend ahead. Goodbye.
Yep, that's for those of you who missed our advertisement period just now. Okay, so we'll just play a short teaser. Okay, and you can have a look. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Yeshan and Rian. See you guys again real soon.
Thank you
Okay.
for having me. Bye.
不大项好食的物件不是用，无相的材料掺做者做的，特别唔是大项物件会啱掺做者的，比如讲我人的三把。等我用这个逻辑来解释分三把的重要。这盘的果子代表会回收的物件，这盘的 sauce 代表垃圾的三把。当这个会回收的物件参加这个垃圾的三把，一样是被分开了的。最后加了就被送去三把场，就是因为安尼，愈来愈济的三把就送去我人的三把场。最後，你會使到邊個 Green Council 嘅 Facebook、Instagram 加 YouTube 找到這個 video。